New year, new blessings, no fear, no stressing, no overextending, no L's, just lessons, no failures, no weapon that formed against you shall ever mess with your endeavors. No L's, just lessons, new mail, new questions, new money that's printing, new life get to live in. This a new year, that's a given. Welcome to the new year. They say you won't, but you will. Climbing over 2 hills, I love you just like Drew Hill. New year. New year, new blessings, no fear, no stressing, no overextending, no L's, just lessons, no failures, no weapon that formed against you shall ever mess with your endeavors. No L's, just lessons, new mail, new questions, new money that's printing, new life get to live in. This a new year, that's a given. Welcome to the new year. They say you won't, but you will. Climbing over 2 hills, I love you just like Drew.
1 2 1 2. What up? All right, we back. Yo, what's up? This your boy DJ Roby, aka Jay the Barber, and welcome to this edition of This Is Bananas podcast talk show with our special guest. We got Ron Dawson in the building. What's going on, my brother?
What's going on, bro?
Hey, man, nice to have you, man. Sorry about the technical difficulties, man. You know, when it get cold outside, man, it be a lot of things start to happen. That's kind of crazy, man.
Man, I'm already knowing. Thanks for having me, though, bro.
Without a doubt, man. You know, I've been knowing you for quite some time. Not like personally, the person been knowing you ever since I was a teenager. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I was wondering, where did you come from, bro?
Bro, so,
because you just came on the scene, man.
Hey, look, you know, if people ask me like, where you from? I lived everywhere, right? So I was born and raised in Maywood. Then my family moved to Streamwood. Went to Streamwood High School. Little Larry, that's like a brother of mine.
Yeah,
he the one who really first brought me to Elgin.
So how did you meet Larry?
He was staying with his grandmother in Hannibal Park for a while, right?
Really?
Yeah, he was staying with his grandmother in Hannibal Park, and then I was living in Streamwood. We went to school together. And back then in Streamwood, all the black people
knew each other.
They knew each other. They was from different areas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, majority of my friends from Streamwood, they was really from Chicago. But it's like everybody who went to Streamwood High School was really from Chicago.
Yeah.
Larry was from Elgin. So he stayed out there. Me and him kicked it every day. He was like a brother, be in my house every day. And then he left his grandmother's house. They went back to Elgin. And we, stayed in touch. Elgin was really right down the street, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So then he brought me out there. And I said, damn. It's a lot of black people out here, right?
Yep.
So I'm with him, and this was the 90s. You feel me?
Absolutely.
It was a different time back then, bro.
Time,
you know what I'm saying? It was a different time back then. So I got out there, I saw what was going on.
Yeah.
And like everybody else who come to Elgin, they get stuck. You know what I'm saying? I got stuck. You know what I'm saying? I was out there in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I ended up getting stuck out there for a while, you know what I'm saying? So that's really where I just came from. I just came out, 17, 18 years old?
So when you came from Maywood?
No, when I came, I was in Streamwood throughout high school.
Okay.
Then I went, to Elgin when I was 17, 18, but I was in Streamwood for a minute. You know what I'm saying? My people moved from Maywood to Streamwood.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? And when we was in Maywood, my father was like, we got to get up out of here because...
It was crazy like that?
See, my father used to be a boss for Saab Scania. So remember when... Money Mitch and Paid in Full had that sign with the gold BBSs.
Yeah.
My dad had one because he worked for them. So
really?
He was getting them cars all the time.
Okay.
Man, look, I'm coming home, the car gone. You know what I'm saying? We go on the car gone, wake up, car gone, house broke into.
Wow.
This was a constant, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So then my father like, well, we got to move, you know what I mean? And the next thing you know, we moved to Streamwood. When I first went out towards Streamwood, I didn't stay out there at first. I stayed with my granny. I didn't want to, when I moved out there, it was corn. I'm like, man, I ain't going out here. I'm not staying out here. I'm staying there with my granny. Then my granny passed. So now it's like, I got it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now I'm in Streamwood. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's how that happened. And I came to Elgin, like I said, I think I was like 17. 17 was the first time I really went out there.
Gotcha.
And then I got kicked out of Streamwood High School. I was going to Ombudsman.
Yeah. And
me and Larry had a crib. We ended up getting a crib in Times Square. I was still in high school. You know what I'm saying? I was in the square.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and your people was right there on Raymond. Your people was on Raymond. Yeah. The White House right there. You know what I mean? Bro. You know? Slip through that back gate. I'm right up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was definitely, man, the 90s was definitely something. You know what I'm saying? I tell a lot of people now, I'm kind of jealous of these cats that's growing up now because they didn't have to face what we faced in the 90s. Like, because the 90s was crucial.
It was.
Very crucial. And it really, you had a lot of brothers with potential. and that potential was hindered because everybody saw money.
Right.
There was a lot of money to get in the 90s, bro.
A lot.
90,
like I said, I came out there with 94, 95.
Yeah.
So at that time it was that time. You know what I mean? It wasn't a 16-year-old, really 15, 16-year-old kid that didn't have money.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
absolutely.
We you know what I'm saying, you going to school with thousands of dollars in your pocket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this is what's going on. Everybody saw that. So when you playing basketball or football and your homie, you know what I'm saying, he come to school with new J's on and, you know, he got the starter coats.
Yeah.
And then you like, man, I'm going to football practice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I ain't about going to school. I'm about to hit the block. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go over here and get in the trap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it did mess up a lot of people's potential. You know what I mean? And, you know, it did. But a lot of these kids nowadays don't understand, though, there's so many different hustles now besides that hustle. You know what I mean? And a lot of these kids are entitled. They feel entitled. You know what I'm saying? You got 19-year-old kids, 20-year-old kids asking you for $5.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me get $5.
Right.
I'm like, damn, when I was 20 years old, I ain't have to ask nobody for no $5. You know what I mean? But they have so many different opportunities now that we didn't have. We didn't have the internet. We didn't have all these YouTube and making money on TikTok. We didn't have that opportunity. You know what I mean?
I'm glad we didn't, because it probably been more deadly than what it was. You know what I'm saying? It really was, man. And I think every household was pretty much affected by it in some way, somehow.
Yeah.
I know I'm kind of like going down memory lane, but I mean, I'm not ashamed of where I came from, because where I came from is what made me what I am today. You know what I'm saying? I can say I'm a survivor in a sense.
Right.
You know, because a lot of people didn't make it. You know, I just think I had some guys, man, 2 dudes in particular, man, who saw something in me that I didn't even see in myself. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I remember one of my homies, I was riding around with him all day, man, and all I wanted to do was re-up. And he strung me out. He strung me along the whole day, bro. And he was like, I ain't finna get that to you. And I'm like, what? Like, Joe,
See, you lucky.
I'm lucky.
You lucky, bro.
And what I'm saying, because my man was big time.
Because you know what? They didn't do that to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was putting me in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The people that I was around was putting me in the game. Nobody was telling me, no, don't do it. They trying to tell me, here, you know what I'm saying? Take this, do this, you gonna get back this, and come back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They was putting me in the game.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Nowadays, it's so important for us who has came from that and doing well. You know what I'm saying? Doing well, you know, not acting like somebody, you know, better. But when you're doing well, me personally, I still talk to a lot of young cats.
Yeah.
And my thing is, man, I try to show cats, man, you still could be fly. You
Absolutely.
still could be that guy without having to do robbing and shooting, because that's what they doing now.
That's what they doing now.
They ain't really hustling, bro.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? They're not hustling. They looking for somebody got something to taking it. You know what I'm saying? Or thinking that it's cool to try to go on a drill, or everybody want to be gangster, everybody got guns. How you got a $700 gun but you ain't got $5 in your pocket?
Don't make sense, bro.
Don't make no sense, bro.
Man. But we hustle with a purpose. Like you said, man, and you, if you was a teenager up until, I don't know, 30 some odd years old, or whatever the case may be, bro, Muggs had cars, Muggs had trap houses, you know, a little crib. Let's not put too much out there, but Muggs had it going on. You feel me?
Elgin, man, everybody who hustled, bro, had a short body, a box Chevy, a Monte Carlo. They had something. Sitting on CCs and Vogues, Hammers and Vogues, motorcycles. Me and Larry, bro, we had a Ninja 900 that we bought, right? We bought it from 6'9", bro, I believe it was 6'9". It was a Ninja 900.
Yeah.
Had no back brakes. We used to have to downshift to slow it down. You know what I'm saying? We downshift to slowing it down, bro. These true stories, bro. We get high speed chase with the police in Streamwood. We going through backyards.
Yeah.
I'm on the back. On the back, he ride, we ride. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This but we had that. I had a short body. You know what I'm saying? We flipping cars. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody had that. At 17, everybody had something. You know, 17, 16, 18 years old.
Yeah.
Everybody was, you know what I mean? Which, it was a crazy time. And it's a good thing that those times have passed, because a lot of those people that I was hanging out with, Their parents were strung out on drugs, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It was the parents and dads, and they was out there fending for themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
So it's a good thing that those times did pass. You know what I mean? Because we was really profiting off of the hurt of other people's families. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which I don't. Hey, look, man. I'm not mad at nobody but hustling. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I did it. I ain't gonna sit here act like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. What I'm gonna say is have an end game, though.
You gotta have an end game. you definitely gotta have an end game. And sometimes, man, I sit back and I laugh because I knew brothers who wanted to be in that life. You know, like, and I'm thinking to myself, like, why you want to be in that life? You know, because like my mother, she was a hustler. So I was like birthed into this life.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't want to be here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But y'all want to come over here. And I'm like, bro, I want to be where y'all at. J. Cole has said it, like, you know, like, y'all want to be where I'm at, and I really want to be where you at.
Right.
Because it's crazy over here. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, the hustlers go to users.
You know, it's crazy, right? Because I grew up in a 2-parent household, right?
Uh-huh.
So people looking at me like, man, you had it good too, right?
Mm-hmm.
But my family, all my cousins out in Maywood, my uncles, aunts, they all still in Maywood, right? So when I'm going over there every weekend, I'm around hustlers, right?
Yeah.
Back then, bro, I'm talking about the sprees.
Yeah.
The little sprees, they all got sprees. Then I'm seeing he ain't my real cousin. We called him my cousin. When we grew up with him, he had a 500 Benz. You know what I'm saying? These dudes like 18. I'm like, what, 12, 13, 14?
Yeah.
So they make 21, 22. They got the K5 Blazers banging. So even though my household structure was different, my father worked 2 jobs. I had my mama, you know, so they worked hard. We came up from a 1-bedroom out west to Maywood to the Burbs. They worked for everything. I'm still seeing that life, right?
Yeah.
And then when I came out, it was like, okay, shoot, I've been around this life. I haven't really got in it, but I'm about to get in it. And I'm a person who got a gift to gab, and I'm a people person. It was back then. It was easy because they everywhere. You have to find nobody. You have to find clientele. Clientele was just right there.
Right there, man.
You know what I'm saying? You just walk out your house. They right there.
They right there, bro. It was no structure. It was open. It was an open market.
It was an open market. You know what I'm saying? You on your way to school, make $500 on the way to school in the morning. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy.
So how does a kid like yourself coming up, 2-parent household, find yourself in a situation where now you live in, it's not a thug life, it's a street life.
Right.
Become a street guy.
So this is what it is, bro. For me, I never tried to be a thug or this gangster.
Yeah.
I'm a hustler.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make $1, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make $1, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. And when you a hustler, sometimes you might have to do some gangster shit. You know what I'm saying?
You got to.
That comes with it.
Yeah.
But that's not my MO, is to try to be the toughest guy in the world, because as tough as you is, somebody tougher than you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's somebody. I got so many friends who has died from Elgin to Chicago to people that I've known that are dead. That was tough. You know what I mean? And you know, like I said, my past, I've been in and out. I've been in and out of prison, and I done seen tough guys in there that ain't really that tough, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they was tough on the streets.
Yeah.
And how you around not your boys no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You around a bunch of strangers. You're really not that tough no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I never tried to portray to be this thugged out, man, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. I'm a hustler, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was known for, I know how to dress. Back then, I'm gonna keep me a bad bra, and I'm gonna keep me a pocket full of money, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that was really my thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want beef with you.
Right.
I don't care what you is. We can get some money, though. Let's get some money, because having money is fun.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Having money is fun. To be worried about beefing with this cat and that cat ain't fun.
Ain't fun.
Because I'm not going to, one thing about me, even though I don't portray to be that guy, I'm not about to switch what I do because of you.
Right.
So I still going to go everywhere I want to go. I'm not about to duck or dodge you. If we got smoke, we going to have smoke. It is what it is. But I don't really want it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if it comes about, it comes about. So I don't want that. I never wanted that type of energy around me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I never really wanted to be around a bunch of guys who want to be this tough gangster killer.
Right.
Fight.
Because it didn't match.
It don't match.
Because at the end of the day, it never made money.
Exactly.
And that's what a lot of people didn't understand. Like, ain't no need for me to be beefing with you. We beefing for what? That's not making one of us no money.
It's still today. It's sad when you see people that's in their late 30s and they talking about they beefing with somebody. Bro, you still beefing with you?
Beefing, right?
You 35 years old. You got beef out here, bro, for what?
Insane.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, that is crazy.
You know, and it was crazy because I was telling somebody the other day, like, you don't have to like me. Just because you don't like me don't mean we have beef.
Right.
And I don't have to like you. And that don't mean I want to harm you. Right. I don't wish no harm on you. We don't have beef. It's just, I just don't really rock with you. When I see you, we cordial. What's up, bro?
And that's fair.
I keep it pushing. It's just your personality, your thought process is just not what I like.
Yeah.
So I just don't really rock with you. So people think like, cause you don't like somebody, that is beef.
Nah. It ain't beef. You just keep it moving. Because everybody is not. That's not that. That may not be your vibration right there.
That's
you
it.
know what I'm saying?
And it's love though. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
might not. You might not be somebody that my favorite person, but I still want you to win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I still want you to succeed. I still want your kids to do well. I want you to do well.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But I just don't really rock with you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're a different type of person than me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I say that because I've been in and out of I've been to the joint a few times.
Mm-hmm.
And when I go there, I always find me people like me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you were somebody who ride for a living and do all this stuff, well, I'm really not rocking with you in there because the first thing I'm thinking is, you're going to try to ride me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm cool. I like a player type. You know what I'm saying? We sit back, we kick it, make our meals. We talk about player shit, bro. Ideas. You know what I mean? How we going to do something different? How we going to get some money? How we going to be successful?
Yeah.
That's my type of people. That's the energy that I like to be around.
Yeah.
So I just always consider myself as a hustler, bro. I'm not a gangster. I'm not trying to be a thug. I'm not trying to be tough. None of that, bro. You know what I mean? But I am a man.
Yeah,
so as a man, I'm going to always stand 10 toes. Can't nobody say out here, I punked him or I had him running. No, bro, I went everywhere. When we got into it, bro, I was still going to the Foxhole. I still went to JB's on Saturdays.
Yeah.
I went to every single spot I normally did, regardless of if I was into it with you or not. Facts. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be tough. I really hope and pray we don't get into it. You know what I'm saying? But if we do, we do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got a guest, an audience member that says that you was the first cat that showed nothing but love today, bro. Mike B. He said first cat that showed nothing but love to me when my bro Mike B brought me around.
Well, hey, listen, I don't know who it is, but at the end of the day, man, everybody. I don't have no beef with nobody, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's all love, bro. You know what I'm saying? With me, like I said, I never wanted to have beef with nobody, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just never wanted to have beef with nobody, bro. I just wanted to get bread. And even now, at my old age, bro, it's all about growing.
Right.
It's all about creating something for my kids. It's all about, steady climbing. I don't want to be in the position I'm in now, next year.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? If you're in the same position next year, then you gotta go back to the drawing board a little bit.
You gotta go back to the drawing board.
You gotta go back to the drawing board, bro. It ain't working. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now I understand. I think what was pretty unique about Elgin is everybody. There was a dozen cliques.
A million of them.
A million of them. Everybody had their own group. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Some cats class, some cats got along, but you're right. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I got my crew, you got your crew, and we all out here just trying to make it.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
back then, a lot of people, there was a lot of beef going on.
Yeah.
And now, in my age, I don't even know what it was about. Half of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know what half of it was about. I can't remember.
Because you was getting more money. You know what I'm talking about? That's all it was. Somebody getting more money than the next person.
But it's enough for everybody.
It is. But you got to understand, if people don't understand that logic, then, that's where the hate come in. And that's where the jealousy and envy come in. And even like now where, I'm hustling.
Right.
As like being a DJ, I tell to my other fellow friends, like, hey, dog, this table is big. It's enough out here for all of us.
Me and my wife last night, we watched that 4-part series of Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
And what I took out of all that Out of all the garbage that was put out there, I took one thing out of all that. Man, that man started from the bottom and he hustled hard to get everything he got.
Yeah.
Hustled hard, bro. He wanted it. You know what I'm saying? His success came with his hustle. He worked for that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
He did things that you're not willing, that other people weren't willing to do. So in life, you know, sometimes you have to do that extra little bit. You know what I'm saying? You have to do that extra little bit. And on the way here, me and my wife was talking, and we got a lot going on right now.
Right.
And I said, man, you know, that 2 hours of scrolling, it could be going to something else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We always got something to do. You know, and if we really want what we trying to get, we gonna have to sacrifice for a little bit.
Yeah.
You know?
So you said that you had to sit down a couple times. How many times did you have to sit down?
1, 2, like 4 times.
Okay. So I ain't want to stop you, but after your first time sitting down, you processing this, what makes you want to go back out and do the same thing over again?
My first bit, right? I called a long time ago, right? I called with a name thing, right? They gave me 8 years. I did, funny story, right? I got 8 years, but I got boot camp.
Okay.
Get into it in Joliet.
Okay.
Get into a little situation in Joliet. They give me all type of gang activity and all type of stuff. Put me in a hole, take away my boot camp. Now I got to do 3.5 years and I only have to do 4 months.
Okay.
My homie Stewart, man. Shout out to my man Stewart Williams, man. He was in there with me. Stu, my boy Stu. He was in there. Hey, Stu was in there, right? We on BS in there, right?
Okay.
Stu was a part of the BS. I ain't gonna lie, he know it too. You know what I'm saying? Stu was in there. Look,
Stu was a part of the BS?
Stu was part of the BS, right? Stu was part of the BS. Stu was the BS, right? It really, Stu was part of the BS. But look, that's my man's though. Look. Stu in there, right? When they put me in cuffs, right? Stu do this. Man, come on, man. Shut up, man. I'm taking this little weight, right? I go down. I had to do 4 months. I end up doing three years, right? But I was young.
Yeah.
I was young, bro. I just want to get back out here and get to it. So I got back out. Got right back to it. You know what I'm saying? I got right back to it. And then I had like a 4-year run. Caught another case. I only did 18 months on that case.
Only 18 months. Only 18 months. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you something. When I was a shorty, my father came in my room. I had one of them triple beam scales. I'm selling weed. I don't even need no triple. It's the only scale I could get, right? I'm young. I got all these little bags of weed. My pops came in there, he mad. He said, man, you got these little bitty old nickel bags of weed, man. If you gonna do it. You're gonna get the same time.
That's the way I thought about it.
I said, man, what? So, you know, at that time, I'm hustling, right? So I'm like, man, he kept telling me, like, you know what, come along with this though, right? You out here gangbanging, want to sell drugs, this is what you want to do, you're going to go to jail. You're going to end up dead. You're going to get robbed, the Jack Boys. I knew all the consequences, so it is what it is. So when I got out, locked up, I come home, I want to get right back to it. Had a 4-year run, got locked up, did only 18 months. Got back out, had a nice little run. Then I did, I got sentenced to 12 years. Well, I did a 6-piece. That changed me, though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, that changed me. So, I remember my first bit, it was a counselor named Kim Kelly. She said, Ron, you so smart. She said, but you ain't gonna stop coming back until you sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And back then, I remember I could have a conversation about hustling, and my eyes would light up. People say, man, you love that shit. I said, man, I do. Until I didn't no more. You know what I mean? Until I start, it was, bro, I'm going, you know, true story, but I was laying on my bunk, I was listening to Jay-Z. That's one of my favorite rappers. And it was that This Can't Be Life was playing. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell this right here on your podcast. Tears came to my eyes, bro. Tears come to my eyes. Man, this can't be my life, bro. I cannot be just coming to jail.
Right.
Jail is not my life. This is not what Allah has planned for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got out. I was doing a little something. Man, shout out to my man Dump, man. I got caught on another little case. You know what I'm saying? Some shit I really didn't do. And there was an officer by the name of Aaron Pfizer in Kane County. They was trying to, so when I got the 8 years, they was trying to give me 21 and 75.
Yikes.
Man, shout out to my man Muff, man. They offered me the 21 years. I was in SIG with him. Came back like, man, gee, they trying to offer me 21 years and 75. Me and him just had this conversation on Saturday. Swear to God. And I sat there and I'm like, man, I'm like, man, what am I gonna do? That's 15 years and 9 months. He like, man, Bird Gang, we just call ourselves Bird Gang. Bird Gang, man, you built for it tough. Wipe them tears and get to work. So when everybody playing cards, I'm looking at case laws. Case law. I wouldn't try, I got 8 years. It's better at 50, better than 21 and 75, right?
Right.
So did my love. I got 12 years. I did 6, came home, dibble and dabbled again. Caught a case that I really didn't do. Officer Aaron Fires out of Kane County was saying I sold him a whole bunch of stuff. Said he had me on audio and video. Never did. I'm getting subpoena records for the audio video. Audio and video was blank. They ain't got me on audio or video or nothing. So they trying to do all types of stuff. Dump was in there, man. You know who Dump is, twin, right? D&J?
Yeah.
He was in there, man. Shout out to my man, Ock, man. Ock, I love you, bro. That man was in there. Got me really on my dean. We praying every day. We just own it, you know what I'm saying? Just working, you know what I'm saying? Bro fought this case by himself, got probation, man. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Like on an indictment. That boy's smart, you know what I'm saying? And he was just helping me. And one day I'm just praying, staying prayed up. They offered me 14 years, day before court. You know, I've been out for 8 months. Caught this case, you feel me? Joe, I go to court the day before court.
Time out, bro. Time out. How old were you, bro?
At this time, so this was in 7 years ago. I was like 39, 40. I was 40, bro.
Looking at 14 years.
14 years,
Man,
bro.
stop playing with me,
Look,
man.
Listen, you hear these numbers though, right? You hear these numbers, right? That's why I say, I don't listen to cats who tell me nothing about this gangster lifestyle, bro, who ain't did nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't did nothing to talk to me like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I done 15 years of my life behind bars. So you can't talk to me about how gangster stand up you is, bro. You ain't been there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't been there, bro. I've been to 11 different state joints, bro. These are facts, bro. These are facts. You could Google it. You know what I'm saying? I've been to 11 different state joints, bro, and I'm here right now, right? But let me tell you about Dunk, man. So that they trying to offer me 14 years, day before court. I'm like, man, you know, I've been here for almost 2 years, right? In the county, Kane. I said, man, forget this. I go to my lawyer. I call my lawyer on the phone. Man, look, tomorrow morning, man, just tell him I'll take 10, and I'll get up out of here today.
10 at 35.
10 at 50.
10, no, you at your age.
Oh, yeah, 40. So I got
10 at...
But I'm only gonna do 2.5 more. I know it sounds crazy, right? But
Yeah,
it's better than doing 7 more. You feel me?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You gotta weigh your options.
Yeah.
So I go to court. My lawyer come out. She said, I got great news for you. Well, your officer, Aaron Pfizer, has just been arrested for lying on police reports, stealing police evidence, and using crack cocaine.
Oh.
I said, what? So I told you dude bogus because he put cases on me, bro. I'm not saying I didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
But he was putting stuff on me, bro. I'm like, I ain't do this. I ain't do that. People think I'm lying. Next thing you know, they come at me, they give me time served. Now, I should have got, they should have threw the case out. But because of my background, and then it was 2020, so COVID was about to hit. She told me if I go to trial, I won't sit there for another 6 months. See, I was going to go to trial and beat it because then I could sue them. But it's gonna take me years to get the bread.
Yeah.
So I'm hollering at my man on the phone. He like, man, just come home. So after that, when I was in there with Dump, he said, man, pray precisely. And I prayed for Allah to take the hustle from me.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, just take the hustle from me. Take that lifestyle away from me.
Yeah.
Take it, I don't want it. You want to know a crazy story? He did. I got out of jail. This dude I know owed me like $4,000. He was one of my closest friends, still to this day. Not gonna say his name. He owed me like $4,000. So when I got out, he gave me 100 grams of D. I took it. A month later, 30 days, I gave it back to him. He said, damn, bro, you ain't sell nothing. I said, I can't. He said, what you mean? I don't know who to sell it to.
Yeah.
I have no hustle. I have no hustle, bro. Yeah. I couldn't sell nothing to nobody, bro, because I asked for that. And I told him, if you get me out of this jam, I promise you I'll leave that life alone. And he did.
That's what's
so
up,
I would never go back to it, bro. I don't care. If you see me in the street, say, let me buy a square, I'm going to give it to you. You can have it. I'm not selling you nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'll sell you some life insurance, because you know I sell life insurance. I sell life insurance, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'll sell you some life insurance. But any type of narcotic, I look back and I said, why do I keep going to jail? It was for hustling. So guess what? I don't hustle. I don't go to jail.
It's simple mathematics, right?
And I stopped. And I haven't been back to jail. Don't see myself ever going back to jail in my life. I got a license, so there's no reason for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through an expungement right now. My record will be expunged in January. You know what I mean? I'm just living a normal. I'm a civilian, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Feel good, though, don't it?
Feels great. It's the best feeling in the world, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the doors are opening up. I got a lot going on right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the funny thing is, I'm still fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I'm still fly, still checking a real live bankroll, and I don't have to do nothing illegal.
Yeah. It's okay to be the turtle in this race, man.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
It's okay to be the turtle
It's
in
not
this
a
race.
sprint, it's a marathon.
And I learned that a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, a lot of cats who was out here hustling, and man, you see, you run into them now, brother, it ain't so good. You feel me? Because you got to have an end game. You got to have an exit plan.
Yep.
And the things change. Everything evolves, man. Technology evolving. Like you said, who you selling? But why would you want to put yourself in that situation? Especially later on in life, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you was 40 and somebody talking about giving you 14, bro. Like, what? You understand? Like, what?
What?
The older we get, the more we start to realize that time on this earth is short. We don't think about that as youngins.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm 45 right now. If I was to do something stupid and I get double digits, ain't no telling who will be gone by the time that.
At our age, bro, if I go do right now, 30 days, my life is changed.
Yeah.
A lot of things is going to be messed up in my life if I do just 30 days right now with all the things that I have going on, bro.
Absolutely.
My life is going to be messed up, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be in shambles, bro.
Yeah.
Real talk. You know what I'm saying? And those 15 years I've done, you know what I'm saying, together in my life, it did take a toll on me, but it's part of my testimony as well.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It's weird because at my age, I talk about when I was 30 or 28 like it was yesterday. That's because when you in there, it's almost like your life stopped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's 15 years of my life stopped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like those 15 years is like a blur. And so when I talk about the past, it'll be something about 20 years ago, 17 years ago.
Yeah.
And people look at that was a long time ago. I'm like, well, to me, it feels like yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I was asleep for 15 years. I wasn't existing. You know what I mean? And people don't see that. You know what I mean? People don't see that. And it's the continuing to make those mistakes. And it's like when I see people who are older who've been in those situations, they still out here trying to check out, I really honestly, I do like a little quick prayer when I see them. Like, man, I just pray that brother stay safe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just pray stay safe because there's so many different ways that it's not going to be easy.
Right.
You know, I remember I was telling you about me getting my insurance license through the state of Illinois. You're not supposed to be a convicted felon to be able to sell life insurance. I went through a lot of hoops. You know what I'm saying? It took me a month to get all the paperwork together just so I could be a licensed insurance agent. You know what I mean? And it was a career change. And I'm like, man, I'm going to do it though. And I went through them hoops. I went through all the hoops. Yeah. But I got that license. You know what I mean? And this is something that if I decide 2 years from now, I don't want to sell life insurance no more. Guess what? I still licensed though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I still could go somewhere else and work for another company or, you know what I mean? I have that under my belt to where I can fall back on, you know what I mean? And that's the thing. I have, a lot of different things, you know what I'm saying, that I can fall back on. That I just have to say, like, I'm not going to let my past define me of who I am now and where I'm trying to go. Absolutely, man.
And that's all about growth and development. As long as, if your growth and development was halted, but now you picking it back up, at least you picking it back up. Because some people are stuck there. I call it mentally incarcerated. Yeah. Physically free, but mentally incarcerated. And a lot of people walk around like that, bro. It's the real life Walking Dead, and they don't realize they're the Walking Dead.
Knowledge is everything, and people who have it sometimes, like you said, you had somebody that was trying to stop you from getting in that game, right? Yeah. Which is great. And I told you I had somebody who was trying to give me the game, right? It's like a lot of times now, a lot of people when I know something, I'll tell you. People try to hold things to their chest, right? I don't hold nothing to my chest. I'll tell you how to do it. I'll help you do it.
Yeah.
I'll try to put you on. If I got something going on, I'll try to, man, look, I got this going on. I got this going on. I don't charge. People want to charge you for the sauce. They want to charge you for this. Man, I'm not charging you for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I want you to win. You feel me?
Yeah.
I wish people would have taught me about credit. You know what I mean? I wish people would have taught me about life insurance.
Yeah.
And I got so many people who have died, and they people is putting up GoFundMe's to bury them.
Yeah.
They got kids. They ain't leave nothing to their kids. They can't bury themselves when they could have just paid $50 a month and have a $100,000 policy that could have went to their funeral costs, their kids. And you know what I'm saying? But we don't think it's us.
Yeah.
Us black people, we don't think like that.
Nah.
But when I walk, because I sell life insurance policies to businesses, when I walk in these businesses, these white people got life insurance policies, bro. They got a $500,000 life insurance policy, $1 million life insurance policy, $150,000. They got that on them and their kids. They straight. They're not worried. While we out here just thinking we gonna live forever, you're not.
Nah, you ain't gonna live forever.
You're not.
You wouldn't want to live forever.
You would.
Yeah, you know.
You're not gonna live forever. And tomorrow ain't promised. You
Absolutely
know what I mean?
not, man.
But we live a lifestyle that we think is gonna be promised, and it's just the way we live today. The decision we make today is definitely gonna affect our tomorrow. And I tell my daughters that the decision you make today is gonna affect your tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's why we try to, so like what I do now is, you know, in my line of work, like I tell people, many are called, few are chosen, right? And I think that I went through what I went through to be the person to bring an individual out of their darkness when they down there. I do believe, like, you know, people should go through certain things so they can get an understanding of life, right? But because the Most High cover me, just like how you asked for it. I didn't want to, as a shorty, I was born into it. I didn't want to live that, so the Most High kept his hands on me, bro.
Right.
So that's why, you know, when I dibbled and I dabbled for a period of time, and then when I went to go re-up, my man's was like, nah. And I'm just like, what? Bro, it's just a couple dollars. Nah, you play football. We the same age.
Right. Right.
We the same age, and you telling me you play football. But he didn't know where I was coming from because I kept that part hidden, right? But it was good that he saw something in me because, again, you know, here we are. This is what's there. But the Most High knew my heart. He knew my prayers. But I'm just trying to be like everybody else and survive because we had to survive, right?
Right.
Parents on dope, so who feeding us? We out here by ourselves in these streets, right? Go to my next man. He said the same thing. And once he said that, bro, I said, forget it. It's it. I guess I do play football. And that's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be.
The whole lifestyle fake anyway, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One of my favorite lines is in Paid in Full where Mitch said, man, when I'm hustling, I feel like one of them ball playing niggas. I feel like Magic or Jordan. The streets love me. But if I stop hustling, will the streets still love me? That's fake love, bro. That's fake love. See, when I was hustling, bro, everybody, oh, Ron, what you on this weekend? Because I'll pay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll pay for the bottle. I'll pay for all that. But then when you ain't living that lifestyle, who calling you? You know what I'm saying? Who calling me? Man, Joe, I know you in jail. You need something. You know, it's fake love, bro. But when you in it, bro, you like that. It's almost like a sense of a fake celebrity.
Yeah.
In your neighborhood.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because the dope boy do get praised. The hustler get praised, bro.
Yeah. He
get the women. He get all the people look at him like he the man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a feeling that's like, yeah, he got it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then when you don't have it, you looking like, yeah, if I ain't have it, you know, people ain't gonna really mess with me like that no more. So what?
Yeah. And I think that's what a lot of people began to be afraid of, especially if you was that if you had it, you know, you was the man. You feel me? And then you go from being the man to not the man. So now you have to adapt.
But you still the man.
Because you are who you are, right?
You know, look, man. My homie Devon, he said, man, you know, my close family, close people call me Tro, right? He's like, bro, you still Tro. You Tro, bro. Just who you is, you Tro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when he told me, I'm like, yeah, what I do don't make me who I am. That's just what I do.
James said, well, Muff said, I love you, Bird Gang.
He know I love him, man. I love that dude. He know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
What's up with Muff?
That's my man. You know I love him too.
Yeah.
That's my
So
man.
so in the midst of it all, because you said that, you have people gravitate to you because you are on top. But here you got somebody who is genuine and showed that true, genuine love. How much of that did you see with your brothers?
So it's with me, people who I consider my friends are still my friend.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Of course, you had some that fall by the wayside that y'all have fallen out that can't be reconciled. It's over with. But for the most part, people who I consider my friends, we have been friends for years.
Yeah.
We have been friends for years. And the reason why I consider them friends is because of the love that they have given me.
Yeah.
It wasn't no jealousy. It wasn't no nothing. And anybody who knows me, if I got it, you got it.
That's what's up.
If I got it, you got it. When I went to the store back in the day and I'm good, we good.
That's what's up.
We good. I'm not sitting there like, man, I can't do it. No, I'm going to take that. I'll take this. We good. You bring me back this because I got to pay dude. So make sure you do, but I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got you. Because it's like, bro, right now, man, me and my wife sit there. We play the Powerball every damn time. And we talk about how much money we could get. And when I put my money to the side, you know what I got? I just told her when it was like 340 million cash out. I said, man, 40 of that's gone. She said, what you doing with that? I'm passing that out. She said, to who? My people.
You got to.
I'm passing 40 million out. She said 40 million? 40.
Yeah.
We still rich.
We still
I'm passing
rich.
40 out to them guys who I love, who I know love me. Because if I got it, they got it. Man, I got a homie right now, man, living in the city, man. Shout out to my man Law, man. You know what I'm saying? Bro sold his old school. I was going through something. You know what I'm saying? Sold his old school for like $40. He called me. He said, G, what's your, he a Stone. He always call me Stone. He man, beloved, what's your cash app, beloved? I said, man, you got my cash app. All right, I'm about to send you something here. Check your Zelle. The man sent me $5.
Damn.
I ain't asking for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't asking for nothing. I was living downtown. My rent was $2,300 a month. He knew what was going on. My Mozzie got stolen. You know what I'm saying? I'm figuring it out. I got to get me a new whip. You know what I'm saying? I'm figuring it out. So I'm telling him, you know, we together, kicking it. He sold his old school. I didn't ask him for $1. That man gave me $5. I didn't have to pay him nothing.
That's love, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna look out if I hit something. You know what I'm saying? I'm going, of course. These are the people that I surround myself with, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If one of us make it, we made it. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not like that, then really we associates. You don't really have genuine love for me. You can't have love for somebody you don't want to see them win. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to see them do well. Now, I do believe too, don't help people to the point where you're going to hurt yourself.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
There it is.
You can't help to the point where you're going to hurt yourself, because I've done that before.
Yeah. What I've learned is I'm going to build my house, because I can't give you the bricks that I'm building my house with, because if I give you all the bricks that I'm building my house will never be built.
Exactly.
But let me build my house, and then I'll give you some bricks, or I'll build my house and I'll allow you to come.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because folks will try to drain you, especially, and they'll drain. And then once, like you said, once the show was over, they gone, including women.
When you said that, that's the first thing I thought about. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know,
when the lights, the camera, and the action fade to black, bro, who was standing there?
Exactly, bro.
I'm gonna ask you, when your lights, cameras, and your action faded to black, who was standing there?
When it did happen,
yeah.
First and foremost, my mama. You know what I'm saying? My mama, my pops, my brother, and my sister. They was first. My sister, every time she got a check, every time she got paid every 2 weeks, I know I got paid every 2 weeks. I got a homie named Phil, my business partner. We own, P&I Renovations. We flip properties out there, the south suburbs. I met that man in jail, bro. Man, when I was in Kane County, I ain't never missed a fresh favorite. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a month that I ain't get paid. And for the couple people who do know him through me, when I came home from jail, I called him in the car, like I'm on my way to T-Mobile. He like, man, I'm about to send your sister some bread right now. Sent her 200. Get him a phone. Got a little phone. You know what I'm saying? I was on a plan, so I got me a new iPhone, whatever, $200. He had to pay taxes. Came to the crib. I get to the crib. We sit there kicking. He brought some Don Julio 70 edition. We kicking it. He threw an envelope, 10 bands in there. He like, man, bro, I need you to take me home. I'm not gonna take you home. I got you a rental. It's paid up for the month.
Mm.
I love that man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love that man, bro.
That's
you
what's
feel
up,
me?
bro.
Like these are people who was there when it was, and I'm not trying to say that the people who I consider my friends who watching this, like, oh, he didn't mention me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I do understand as well that when you are living a certain lifestyle, these are decisions that you make.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not Muff responsibility or Lil Larry responsibility or these people's responsibilities to make sure I'm good while I'm in jail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was living a life to where I should have put money up for that rainy day because it's going to come. You know what I'm saying? So in my head, my first bit, man, I was mad because my very first bit, the girl broke bad on me, right? Is what I said. It was an old man named James Brown, right? One of the guys. He used to be COS. That was my man's old dude. He had natural life. So I'm like, man, Magic, man, the bitch broke bad on me. She broke bad. She's like, she ain't break bad on you. You broke bad on her. I said, what? He said, shit, nigga, she was dependent on you. You left her. You left her because you wanted to run the street. She ain't running the street. She ain't risk her life. You broke bad on her. Now she got to be out there, pay all the bills. She got to be by herself. She got to sleep by herself. She got to do all that because you chose that life. She didn't break bad on you. She broke bad. You broke bad on her. I said, bro, man, you know what? You're right. I ain't never get mad at another female for leaving me when I got locked up because I chose it. Matter of fact, I'm breaking up with them when I get locked up. I'm breaking up with you. As soon as because you know why? I don't want to hear the lies.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear you telling me that you going to stay here for me and you not.
Yeah.
And I'm going to hear, it's something about jail, bro. We hear about everything that go on the street. Every single thing, bro. Every single, you think you was slick by creeping with dude at 12 at night and nobody saw you? Yeah, somebody saw you and they're going to tell it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're going to tell it. So in order for me to have a peace of mind, I'm just going to break up with you, shorty. And when I get out, if you single and I'm single, we might get back together. If not, then, hey, you know, I wish you the best. I did that. Yeah. You know what I mean? At least I got a peace of mind because it's funny, man. You got these tough guys, these gangsters. They're in there arguing, where you at? Crying in the booth. Man, call her on three-way. Man, she don't want to talk to you, bro. You know, I'm not going through that. I'll be in there like this, bro. Man, I'm cool. I'm calling my mans. Let me call my mama. Let me call my brother. Let me call this. I'm cool, bro. I'm chilling. I cut hair. I brace my hair now. My box is going to stay full. I'm cool. I'm a hustler. Man. I told you I'm a hustler.
Yeah.
I'm good.
As you talking, man, I'm sitting here, as I'm listening and I'm processing. And I'm thinking about Life Jennings. You heard of Life Jennings?
Yeah.
That brother, his experience, he experienced it and he sings it through his songs, man. And just like how you said the OG told you, man, nah, you broke bad on her. But now you got brothers in here killing themselves, you know what I'm saying, mentally because they want to know if she gonna wait for them. Bro, come on, man.
Man, she a woman, bro. She got an itch too.
Let's
be honest, bro. Look, man, you can't control no woman's body, bro, and I ain't trying to. So you know what I'm saying? It's period, bro. She gonna do what she do, bro. That's just what it is, man. Come on, man. I was the dude when a dude was in jail and he calling and she, and I'm gonna shut the hell up. Matter of fact, I'm the dude that's telling her, answer. Answer for that, bro. Answer for him. He in jail. He want to just hear your voice. Answer. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be the guy on the other end of the phone, though. Yeah. I'm not going to be that guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I feel like a woman that waits for a man, it all depends on the dynamic of their relationship when he went in.
Yeah.
Right? And 9 times out of 10, if he a street dude that was doing all that, it probably was rocky when he went in. Let's just be honest, right?
Yeah.
And the reason why, this is why I'm trying to, I tell people this all the time. Back in the day, we used to call female rats, right? Mm-hmm. What rats like?
Cheese.
Rats like cheese, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you take the cheese away, they got to go find some more cheese.
They got to go find
some more cheese, bro. So you can't be mad when you are gone and she's a woman. If a dude girl get locked up today, he's already thinking when she gets put in handcuffs, what chick he is trying to call later on.
Yeah.
So why you think she different?
Yeah, man.
Why you think she different? Well, cause you the man. Come on, bro. Man, you not the man like that, bro. Then she can find another you.
Well, you know what? Yeah, she can find another you. It's kind of crazy because now, you know what I'm saying, here we are in 2025. Things are slightly different. I don't really see. I mean, that still happens. But you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if it's a lot of dudes out here that's really shaking the streets up, you know what I'm saying, like that, you know, too much. I don't know,
it's
man.
It's a handful. Back then, it was a lot of them. Right now, it's a handful, right?
It is a handful, right?
It's a handful.
It's crazy to think about, man.
What's crazy to think about, bro?
Like Nas said, man, she knew she wasn't real. She came to me when a man called her sentence, right?
He said it. Hey, look, these facts, bro. These are facts, bro. Come on, man. This ain't no cap, bro. I'm not just telling you something that I didn't live or seen or experience, bro. I'm not just talking about what possibly could happen. I'm telling you about things that I've been through, things that I've seen, things that I've been right. You know what I'm saying? These are real life experiences, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And any guy who has lived the life that I lived, he is agreeing with me on the other end. Like, yeah, he ain't lying. He ain't lying, though. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's just what it is, bro.
Yeah, that is just what it is, man. So, fellas,
is you know, it's look, man. If you got somebody that you want and then you want to keep her, man, don't leave her.
Yeah,
because if it's a single dude out there, he want her, he gonna get her.
Yeah,
shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? You like her, keep her. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody else females, all a woman got to do, bro, is post a pic. Mm-hmm. It's sad, bro. It's crazy, sad, bro. You know what I'm saying? They post a pic like this, showing that ass at that right angle.
It's
ding,
over.
Ding, ding,
it's
ding,
over.
Ding. You know what I'm saying? She got 75 options right there. 75, one pick.
You know, that's funny that you say that because I just saw a post with some females saying like, why do y'all think that it's easy for us to get dudes?
Come on, man, knock it off. Look, me and my wife so transparent, bro. We so cool. She post a pick, bro. She be ding, 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 ding. I'm like, damn. She's like, guys, you know I posted that pick. Come on, bro. We can sit there. Females ain't coming in to do inbox like that.
No.
They will every blue moon. You'll get, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of females feel that I'm not about to slide in his inbox. They'll look at you from afar.
Yeah.
Say something. You know, they're not sliding like that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're not really shooting a shot like that. So we're the predators. That's just the way life was made.
Yeah.
We're the predators, they the prey. You know what I mean?
100%.
And that's just what it is. And some dudes is just super thirsty where they gonna slide in the inbox and it's cool. You know, they gonna shoot their little shot. You know what I'm saying? They supposed to though.
Yeah, they
real
supposed
talk. If my wife send a picture, bro, I want her somebody say something.
Hey, I always say when the looks, when the comments stop, that's when I get worried.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the only one that wants you. The hell?
Something's wrong, right?
Something wrong, man. I gotta reevaluate this situation, man.
Wrong,
I'm the only one that wants you. You're not. Hey, listen, damn, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
100%
I mean,
it's crazy.
Because it's up to her. You know what I mean? To go like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm secure in myself. You know what I mean? And what's not for me ain't for me.
Yeah, 100%.
If it's for me, it's gonna be for me, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to do too much. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You know.
Yeah, I got a guess that Muff said you still freestyle? You still cold on the freestyles?
Man, I'm not rapping nothing. You know, hey, look, for real, I changed that, bro. You know what? I be doing poetry though, spoken word, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I be doing spoken word. It's so crazy because I was just telling my wife like I'm about to start really getting back into it.
Yeah.
Because I did this all white event in Rockford like 2 years ago where it was a poetry thing that I did. I did a couple times at the Touch back in Maywood a couple years ago. I did a couple different little poetry shows, you know what I'm saying, poetry slam. But I'm about to get right back in it. My homie named Mikey, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Mikey, you know what I'm saying? G Money Mike. He stay out in the hundreds. Mm-hmm. And when we was locked up, we used to do a lot of poetry slams and showcases. And I used to be, me and this dude named Jay, bro, shut that shit down. And my homie Mikey did one. He sent it to me. He did it out when he was free. He like, man, you inspired me. And it was cold. It was cold. He like, man, you need to get back writing. So, but I've been writing these books, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what we're going to talk about next, man.
I've been writing these books, man, so I really ain't got into it. But that's something that I'll be having a lot to say, man. You see, I'm a talker.
Yeah, I like, all week I've been thinking about the title of your book. And I've been wanting to ask, and I couldn't wait to ask. It's called Buried Alive.
Buried Alive. I got a part 1 and a part 2, and I brought you a copy of both.
Appreciate
this
it.
Part 1.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? And this part 2. Part 2 just dropped December 1st. You know what I mean?
This is that title, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That title.
You want to know where it come from?
Yeah, walk me through that.
So the book, man, it was literally a dream, man. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting in the cell, and it was a dream. I started writing books in jail. The dude came to me like, man, read my book. So I'm like, let me read your book. I ain't trying to throw salt. I ain't hating. It sucked. Like, this is trash. But I read all the time, you know? So like, I could write a book. So I started writing. When I was going to DeVry, my counselor, not the dean, kept telling me I should go into journalism. He's like, man, you're an amazing writer. You should write. So when I was in jail, I started writing. I woke up, I had a dream about this. And as the story kept going, the guy in the book got killed. They shot him, right? And then they buried him. Well, somebody found the burial site, dug him up. He was in a mob, Italian mob.
Okay.
So when they did the autopsy report came back that he didn't die from the gunshot wounds. He died of suffocation. So the crime boss, Louis Yamato, said, what? He was buried alive? So that's where the book Buried Alive comes from.
Gotcha. Okay.
He was buried alive.
Good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I was sitting here, I'm like, man, dude, that's a dope title, because I was sitting here just thinking to myself, man, about real life and how many people are buried alive. Suffocating. Just ordinarily, we see them. And buried alive can be like you're burdened with a whole lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now the depression is kicking in, the anxiety is kicking in, man, all the crazy thoughts, now you got mental health issues, and your health is, buried alive, bro.
Life be lifing, man. Life be lifing, man. But one thing that I could say, man, is, some of us, man, you just gotta pull your britches up, B.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, man, put your big boy drawers on, put your big girl panties on, man. Hustle your way out of that situation.
Yeah.
Because we in control of our destiny, bro.
Okay.
We gotta speak things into existence. Put it out there in the universe. And then when you speak it into the universe, do the work to get up out of that situation, bro. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it ain't gonna be easy. It ain't gonna be easy, but it can happen. You know what I'm saying? People get into a place where they let life consume them, to where it's like, I got these kids, I got these bills, and I don't know what to do. But sometimes those people don't want to sacrifice either. You have people that talk about how rough life is, how they behind on their bills, but he got on new Jordans all the time. He drink a bottle every day. He going out with his boys all the time. Well, right there, I just counted $500 that you could have put up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got females who talk about, I got these kids and I ain't got no help. Damn, you got a $450 wig on though. $150 manicure. You know what I'm saying? That's $550 right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You went out to the club. Yeah, true indeed. I give it to women. When you go out, you really don't have to spend no money. You got to buy one drink.
Yeah,
you buy the first drink, and we got the rest. All you got to do is be pretty and stand around the bar. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you. I tell my wife, when she go out with her girls, girl, you don't need nothing but $30.
It's on $30.
You need $30. You need $20 to get in and $10 for a drink, and just stand there. You know what I'm saying? You're going to come home sloppy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's just, but the point I'm making is people don't want to sacrifice either to get out of that rut. You know what I mean? Because a lot of those life is life, and it's financial. You know what I'm saying? When they say money can't buy happiness, that's bullshit. Whoever said that got money. You know what I'm saying? Because when you ain't got it, there is a lot of things in this life that money can solve. I'm keeping it 100. A lot of these problems that people have, money can solve on our level. You know what I'm saying? On our level. Now, rich people, they have a different type of mental health problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But on our level, bro, a lot of those problems be financial issues.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It'd be the lack of help, lack of support. You know what I mean? And, when you have that, a lot of that be financial, you know what I'm saying, problems that you have, that financial, if you're financially stable or had more money, it can open up so many more doors for you.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's like, I think as Glorilla said, hustle your way up out that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hustle your way up out that shit. You don't like it, hustle your way up out of that.
I will say though, man, I will say in a sense, because I had some crazy experiences in life. And I can say that, and I can speak on it. I can say that there was a time, and there, where I can go to the store and buy whatever I want.
Mm-hmm.
I can wake up in the morning and go purchase whatever I want.
Mm-hmm.
But when tragedy, I ain't gonna say tragedy, but when I had an event happen in my life, here I am with the means to do whatever I want, however I want, when I want it, bro. That money didn't matter, B.
That now you're speaking on like death or something tragic.
Well, yeah. You know what? It was.
You trying to figure out how to say without saying too much. I understand.
Yeah. It was an emotional death.
Right.
It was an emotional death, not a physical death. And when the emotional death took place, money did not matter, and I had an abundance of it.
See, those times, me personally, there is someone who sees it all, could get you through it, right? And I hate to do that, right? Because I don't like doing it. But that's when Allah comes in.
Absolutely.
Or, God, Allah, if you're a Christian, Jesus, whatever your higher power is, you know what I'm saying? That's what he comes through, because Allah has guided me through my roughest times of being in jail. I feel like that's the lowest a person could be in. You know what I mean? And Allah has given me the strength to go on. You know what I mean? God wants us to have it all. God wants us to be at peace. You know what I mean? He is peace.
Right.
You know what I mean? So during these times, you have to have the ability to say, let me take a step back. You know what I mean? And that's when you have to have someone by your side and say, hey, it's going to be okay. Sometimes, man, all you need is somebody to say it's going to be okay, man.
That's it.
You know what I mean? And people don't understand that about friendships. I was watching on Facebook, these girls are saying, forget these relationship breakups. But what about the friendship breakups that be hurting?
Yeah.
That one person that you was so close to and y'all ain't cool no more. That one person that you could call on that you can't call on no more. You know what I mean? Those be, very emotional, situations that you can hurt from. Yeah. So, I get it. You know what I mean? I get it, because we all need somebody sometimes. Yeah. So I understand what you're saying about that. And those times do be a dark time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. It was very crazy, because they say money can't buy happiness, and I really understood, and I was like, that's true. Money can get you things that you want. You can have a whole bunch of money, but you won't be happy inside. You know what I mean? Seriously.
That's why you have to be, before you get money, before you get into a relationship with somebody, before you do anything, you have to be happy with yourself, bro.
100%.
You have to be happy with yourself.
100%.
It's your happiness controls a lot. Like they say, stress is a big killer.
Yeah.
When I was, I was selling home warranties before I started selling life insurances, right? And, I wake up in the morning and, I might have had a little disagreement with my wife or something, a little something going on, and I'll go to work. I don't sell shit. My mind ain't there. I'm in a bad place. You know what I mean? I'm not even in a place to do nothing. You know what I mean? I really want to call off, but you know what I'm saying? I done called off too much and I'm on my last strike, so I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? So when you're not in the right place with yourself, your life isn't gonna be right.
So you rely on the Most High to bring you to peace.
You got to. Because there's nothing else that's going to bring you that peace, bro. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's all. There's nothing else that's going to bring you that peace. And you have to let go and let God sometimes.
Yeah, 100%.
You have to trust the process, and it's hard. It's definitely hard, because we all have lost people. I've lost people who I'm going to miss dearly, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I just say to myself, man, that person's at a better place, man. God got him. You know what I'm saying? I'll see you again. But right now, I got kids and I got a family and I got to do, and I'm going to do great for you. You know what I mean? I got to keep going. You know what I mean? And I can't let life consume me. I can't let life just break me down.
Yeah.
And it'd be hard.
Yeah.
Do we have a choice?
Can't say that we do.
ain't got no choice, bro. You know what I mean? We ain't got no choice in the matter, man. We got to keep going. You know.
I hear you speak of Allah. Have you always been Muslim?
Nah, man. I used to. My family's super. My dad is a super Christian, bro. Like, man, we had arguments, bro. We'd have had straight arguments about this, bro. Really, and you know, people always say, "Oh, you turned Muslim in jail?" No, really. Before jail, I was like a non-denomination, right? I knew that Christianity didn't fit me, right? I had a lot of questions, and there was a lot of gray areas. And it's funny because my father would be like, back in the day, like, you could be a pastor because I know the word. See, that's the thing people don't know. I know the Bible, bro. I read it like 5 times. You know what I'm saying? Front to back. You know what I mean? I know it. So I'm reading, I'm like, man, it's just, to me, it didn't make sense. And the Bible's written for the simple-minded to understand. I couldn't understand it regardless. You know what I mean? Like, I understand it because it's written in parables. Okay. You know what I mean? So each verse could have a lot of different meanings, but I don't like that. For me. You can't tell me the sky is blue and I go outside and it's red. And you say, well, it could mean, it says it's blue. Right. And what do you mean it could mean something else? No, that's what it. So for me, the Quran just really fit me. It made sense to me. And it was something that's like, I truly believe this wholeheartedly. And even in the Bible says, study to show thyself improved. And what he meant by that is, man, look into it. Do your history. Do your homework. You know what I mean? Don't take nothing just for face value. Right. Because, and a lot of times with religion and beliefs, it's because somebody else told us to believe that. Absolutely. And, you know, especially as Black people, right? We grew up, your grandmama told you, Jesus this and Jesus that, and you believed it. You didn't question it because your grandmama told you that. You didn't question it. You know what I'm saying? And it comes a time where I feel like if you feel that there's a question, then do your research. Do your homework. You can't, I personally, I couldn't tell you that this is wrong if I don't know nothing about this. Correct. You know what I mean? And I still don't do it. That's one thing about me I don't do. I'm not, because I'm Muslim, I'm not going to tell a Christian that their way of living is wrong. If that makes you a righteous person, and you're a good person, and you're living a righteous life, then man, that's great. I'm not going to tell you, oh, I'm not about to do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not going to do that. And as a Muslim, I think it's important for other Muslims to, when I was in prison, they used to make us go to Bible study, church, because they said, how could you say that what you believe is right if you don't know this? So I tell all people, man, look at the things. Get as much knowledge as you can. Absolutely, 100%. You know, my pops is a pastor, and I asked that same. I had asked that same question. You know, I know we're gonna just real quick on this. When it came to religion, because I find myself more spiritual than I'm religious because I had questions. Right. And I used the metaphor of plane trains and automobiles. And we're all going to St. Paul, Minnesota. And I said, whether if I'm Muslim, Christian, or Buddhist, there's one God, right? But then it was back to me like, no, because they're learning different. And I said, well, if this is what they're learning and this is what they've been taught their whole lives, who's to say that that's wrong for them? First of all, that's the most inaccurate thing I've ever heard. I pray to the same God. Because there's one. There's only one God. Allah means God in Arabic. Right. So I pray to the same God as Christians, Lutherans. I pray to the same God. Yeah. Where we differentiate is that Jesus. Yeah. Which we believe he was a prophet. Yeah, he was perfect. Yes. I don't have to go through him to reach God. That's like I got your phone number. I know you. I have a relationship with you. Why I gotta call your homie to talk to you? Yeah. But it says in the Bible that in order to get to you, which one? The New Testament or the Old Testament? Don't get me wrong. Right, exactly. We're not gonna get into that. We're not gonna get into that. Listen. God said Jesus here, bro, to lead the people back to his path because everybody was going astray from the Old Testament, right? Nobody was following God.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to send Jesus here so people could get back to following him.
Gotcha.
Now, people are visual. Back then, they're visual just like us now, right? T.I. said a line that I love. He said, get a beings I'll value your opinion in. Because people are visual people.
Yeah.
So Jesus had to be perfect. He had to create miracles for them to say, oh my God, he has to be, because he can do X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
And then what happened? The people got lost sight of the message. Jesus was trying to get people to follow his Father's way.
Yeah.
But they start following his way. He became the focus point because he's the one they see. Now you ask me this question.
I ain't never heard it like that's I'm not saying that you're wrong. I like it though.
It's just this is my interpretation.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, and that's fine. I'm not trying to get anybody to see things different than what they already do. This is me talking to you from my interpretation.
Yeah.
In the Bible, Jesus left the house at 12. When he saw Mary again, he was 30, something like that. He was older. She said, "Where were you? Where'd you go?" He said, "To and fro about my Father's business." We as Muslims believe Jesus was a Muslim. He prayed all day.
Yeah.
Who prayed more than Muslims?
Nobody I know of.
Nobody. He prayed all day. Now let me ask you another question. If Jesus God, who he praying to? God don't pray to nobody.
Right.
God is God. He is the beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega.
Yeah.
He has no entity.
Yeah.
He is the decision. He don't pray to anyone. He is the top dog.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, we're going to leave that alone, though. We're going to leave that alone, man. Because I know the Bible. So when it comes, I can hit you with scriptures, Quran, surahs. I can hit, come on, bro. We could go all that, but we're not going to do that. You know what I mean? But yeah, these are things that I just always tell people, look into. You know what I'm saying? I tell people to look into that. And not for me, for you.
For you. You got to have your own salvation.
You got to have your own salvation. And then, like I tell people, I used to go to church all the time. I go to church out on 75th. Pastor Hannah, that's my man's. He used to see me there all the time. He said, man, you always say, why don't you go to church? I said, I'm Muslim. He said, oh, yeah. Pastor Hannah, famous. He said, man, but I like him because he is so knowing everybody in his congregation, which is thousands. He said, you know what? I appreciate you coming. And he told me, we pray to the same God. I said, yeah, we do. You just, my path is a little different than yours. Like, exactly. Yeah. And that's my man's. Because of that, as a pastor, I loved it. You know what I mean? So whatever your path is to righteousness, to be a good person, take it. You know what I'm saying? Do that. Just be the best you can be. And I'm not here to judge you. You know what I mean? I just want people to just love your brother. You know what I'm saying? Try to do the right thing, and you'll be recognized for it. You know what I mean? That's that.
So we had talked about manifestations of things, right? Do you believe in laws of attraction?
In what sense?
So in order for, let's just say we're gonna talk about wealth.
Okay.
You manifest it. You talk about it, and eventually you start attracting these types of things.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like streams, money streams or whatnot. Or let's just say you thought about, like I just got a phone call when I was just telling you about my cousin. I thought about him yesterday, and his brother just texted me and said that he died.
Right. My condolences. Right.
And I'm just like, I thought about it and I seen him in my dream. And then today I get the message
that
he died. And it's like, I think like your aura starts to shift to what, I guess it's like what your heart desires. So it might be the same. It might be the same thing of the laws of attraction.
Yeah, I believe in that, but I believe that you have to see it too. We could all talk about it.
Yeah.
But can you really see yourself with that? Can you picture your life a certain way? Can you really see yourself in that position? Because the truth of the matter is everybody's not meant to be in a certain position.
True.
There's chiefs and there's Indians.
True.
You know what I mean? There's a general, there's soldiers. It trickles. Not everybody is meant for that position. And that is the that is life. You have to, everybody has a position.
Yeah.
And certain people are not meant to, if everybody was a boss, then who's going to run the plant?
Right.
Who's going to run the store?
Right.
If everybody's some people just aren't built to be a boss. You could talk about, think of this. You'll go back to what we talked about earlier. We know people who was hustling, hustling. They on the same streets we on. Could never get past a quarter or a half ounce.
Yeah.
Why? They just wasn't meant. That wasn't meant for them.
Right.
They weren't meant to be the plug.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if they ever got to that position, they wouldn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Because, I had a talk about, this was years ago, me and my brother, some other people, I'm not going to mention their name, we was talking about the lottery again.
Yeah.
And you know how when you play the lottery, like, man, if I win, we going to do this, we going to do that.
Yeah.
This dude, it was millions and millions of dollars. He said, I'm going to get me a barbershop with a car wash attached to it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, to some, you're like, oh, okay. I said, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
See, because I'm and I ain't trying to toot my own horn. I'm a boss. I'm a thinker.
Mm-hmm.
I said, bro, you talking about having hundreds of millions of dollars. You gonna get a barbershop with a car wash attached to it? When you got that much money, what that business generates a year, you gonna spend in 2 months.
Yeah.
Cause you got hundreds of millions of dollars.
Right.
That's not generating that. So while he's talking about that, me and my brother was talking about getting a parking garage downtown.
Yeah.
That's gonna cost us probably $15 million to acquire, but it's gonna make you $30 million a year. Cause I know with that type of money, what you got, the type of income you gotta have. But that's my mindset.
Right.
Somebody else don't have that mindset. Not everybody is meant to have $100 or $200 million.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Not everybody can look into laws of attraction, so they're gonna attract what they get. But I do believe in speaking things into the universe, but you gotta see it.
Yeah, yeah. I
have to see it.
In my bathroom, I got speaking to the universe, wealth, health, and prosperity.
That's you know what it is? A vision board.
Yeah. Because the universe is gonna respond. It has to.
It has to.
It has to respond.
I advise everybody on here right now to, when you get a chance, create you a vision board. And every either 6 months or a year, create a new one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you wake up, look at all these things that you put in there and see what you've accomplished. And just look at it every day and say, man, I got to go harder. I got to do this. I got to do that. And I guarantee in a year, out of all that on the vision board, you'd have probably knocked off half of it.
Yeah.
Just steady talking about it, steady looking at it, steady just saying, I'm going to make this happen. Just do that. And that's one thing that Oprah says she used to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For real. She used to say they used to do just vision boards. And I have one. I just made another one. Me and Lloyd just made another one. And it's something that I've been doing. Like, man, you got to see it.
You got to see it.
My books, I see everything that I wrote in here, I visualize it first.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a movie to me. When I'm writing, I have to see it, and then I just write what I see.
Yeah. You got to be able to see it.
If I can't see it, I can't do it.
Yeah, I was listening to another podcast for the last 2 days, and today he was talking about that. Like, you gotta see these things. You know what I'm saying? Let your aura, build it into your aura. You know what I mean? Because like you said, everybody is not equipped to handle an abundance.
They're not.
Because it can take them over the top. You know. It goes back to I forget where I hear this story, but it was like 3 boys, and each of them was given a soda. One was given a 12 ounce, one was given a 20 ounce, and one was given a 2 liter. And so the one with the can had asked God, well, how come I couldn't get the 20 ounce? And he said, well, can I have the 20 ounce? So God blessed him with the 20 ounce, and he became greedy and was like, well, I want the 2 liter. And the guy said, no, man, you can't have a 2 liter, because if I give you this 2 liter, it's gonna be too much for you to kill you. I'm going to give you what you can handle.
Exactly.
Because, see, a lot of people want to acquire wealth, but man, that comes with a lot of crazy stuff.
It comes with a lot.
It comes with a lot, bro. And if a person is not set up mentally to handle this, bro, you going to mess around and do damage to yourself.
And that comes with a lot of things, though. You know what I mean? That comes with a lot of things. I think that, you have people who, they can't even visualize themselves owning a nice, beautiful home. So they don't have one.
Yeah.
Men can't visualize themselves, hustlers can't visualize themselves working a good job, making a lot of money and being successful, so they don't. Certain women can't visualize themselves. They want to be, but they can't visualize themselves as a wife, so they're not. Some men can't visualize themselves being faithful to one woman, so they don't. I'm just keeping it 100. They can't even picture themselves being a good, faithful man, or you know what I mean. So they're not. You have to be able to visualize and say, like, I could be that.
Yeah.
These are things that I can be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I want to. And once you start telling yourself that, these are things that you see yourself as, you will become that. You know what I mean? You will become that. It's a mindset first.
Yes,
everything starts here. You know what I'm saying? And then you bring it into fruition. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say something and don't even see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can sit here and say, I'm going to be a pilot.
Yeah.
I don't see myself being no damn pilot. I'll never be a pilot. I can say it, but I'm not about to be a pilot. First of all, I'm afraid of fucking heights. You know what I'm saying? I can't see myself flying a plane at all. So, you know what I mean? You have to see yourself doing these things, bro. You know what I mean? And I believe in that, the laws of attraction.
Yeah.
I believe in what you put in the universe, you will attract. You know what I mean? But with that comes work.
Yeah.
You can't just see it and speak it and do nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
You have to put in work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because my mantra is don't chase, attract.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
You're attracted. Because if I chase, I lose myself. But if I attract it, it comes to me. You attract what you are. So if you put yourself in that seat, you attract it.
You know, when you have, we're going to speak on marriage or a good woman or a good partner, and that's for women or men. You know, you're not out here looking for no man, but you're not out here looking for a woman, but you're just being a good man. You're ready for it. You see it. You're just being a good man. That good woman's going to come to you.
Yeah.
But when you out here looking for everything and you trying to find her, man, you're going to run into so many people that's not worthy or people you're going to be turned off by because you looking for you just looking.
Yeah, you just looking.
You just looking. You know what I mean? It's going to come to you. You know what I mean? You ain't got to look.
I say that with women because you got a lot of women who talk about marriage since we just tapped that. You know, I'm looking for a husband. If you look, it's not gonna come to you.
Man, listen,
because you chasing, you're not attracting. You're not attracted.
I don't believe none of that. Me personally. And man, listen, man. Listen, man. People say I'm looking for a husband, but then they say don't ask me to do wifey things until I'm married. How the hell do I? It's a tryout. Dating is a tryout.
Yeah.
I need to know what I'm marrying.
Yeah, 100%.
I need to know what I'm marrying and things that and it sucks because I understand. Social media is entertainment, super entertaining. It's all it is. It's fake. My life is on there is fake. I say funny things. I don't mean 90% of the things I say on there. You really don't get none of my life really on there, right? So I understand women don't either. But certain things is like, it after a certain amount of time, you're losing a lot of good men on certain things that you post.
Yeah.
Where you start talking about, oh, I'm done dating for love. I'm dating for money now. Well, all the niggas with money don't want you.
Yeah.
And what people don't realize is dudes who have money and give to women, it's a control mechanism. Real talk.
Right.
If I'm giving you bread, you really gotta, I'm not gonna say you gotta shut up, but I'm really gonna get away with a little more than the dude who's not giving up his money.
Yeah.
And if I'm giving you money like that, I really have it to give away.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really mean nothing.
Right.
Just because I'm giving it to you don't mean like he loves me. No, I have this to give.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I didn't, I wouldn't give it to you.
Or you're not finessing me.
You're not finessing me. You can't finesse me. I'm doing it because I want to.
Because you want to.
It has nothing to do with that. And guess what? If we break up, all my money goes with me and all you have is the materialistic things I gave you.
Yeah.
While instead, get to know me for who I am.
Yeah.
Know who I am. Don't ask me for nothing because before I came along, you had your own bills. You had your car note. You had your rent. You had your light bill all before me. Continue to do that when you meet me. Continue to do that. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to go out on dates all on me. I'm going to, I see what's going on. I see that you have bills. I see you have kids. I see what you got going on. You don't have to ask me because if I fuck with you, I'm going to give it to you.
100%. Like, hey man, repeat that, man. For y'all out there that don't understand this concept.
Don't ask me for that. People know me from back in the day. People used to say I was a trick. Like, he a trick. No, I fucked with you.
Yeah.
I fucked with you. You didn't ask me for anything. I gave that to you because I fuck with you. So women who ask for money is a turnoff to me. Don't ask me for nothing. you shouldn't ask me for anything money-wise for 90 days. If you ask for anything 90 days, I'm out of here.
Out of there.
Because at the end of the day, that lets me know you're not stable as an adult.
Yeah.
For one, you're not stable as an adult. And for two, I don't know if you fucking with me is genuine.
Right.
I don't know if you really mess with me for me or because I'm able to do these things for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they talk about I hate when females say, well, if I'm giving you some pussy, then you should give me some money. I gave you dick.
Yeah. It's a trade-off.
It's a trade. Fair trade, no robbers. What the hell is you talking about? It's not a exchange. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't make sense, bro.
Right.
To me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And people ask me, because I got, I'm gonna tell you said I could talk about anything. I got married quick to my wife. You know what I mean? I love my wife. She's the greatest, bro. For real, out of the women that I dated. And one of the reasons why is because she handles her business.
Yeah.
I did for her because I wanted to. Now, yes, she made it so easy to love her, bro, because it was genuine. She just wanted to meet me.
Yeah.
We hung out. She wanted to be around me all the time. She was saying, I only want to go to Steak 48. We went to nice restaurants, of course. But it wasn't like I never felt like these are the reasons why she with me.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean? It didn't feel like that. It felt genuine. So when I ended up falling for her, I just did. You know what I mean? I just did. I didn't get that call like, how you doing, babe? Oh man, rent's due. I'm just stressed. Cause when I was talking to my homie the other day. He got bread. My man Stro. Shout out my man Stro. Got a bag. Bro said he's like, man, I still have shorty. Man, I stopped talking to her. Why? Man, we kicked it. We went out. You know what I'm saying? He got the Mercedes GT 53 4Gs, you know what I'm saying? Bro got cribs everywhere. He said, man, she called me talking about my rent is late and I don't know what I'm going to do. I said, what you do? I told her I'll call her back. I said, when was that? 2 weeks ago. What would you have done if you didn't meet me?
Exactly. Yep. And if I give you rent money today, for this month, what you going to do next month?
That's the other nigga, bro.
Yeah. Straight like that.
That's the other nigga, bro. For real. Because at the end of the day, bro, let's be honest, man. There's not one single attractive woman who got her stuff together that's not texting or talking to someone else.
Fact.
Come on, bro.
Fackaroni.
Come on, man. Let's not be naive now. Because as a single man, if you meet a dude right now and he got his own crib, his own car, a good job, hustle, whatever, scam, whatever he got going on, he got money coming in. Don't be a fool if you think that you're the only female he's talking to and he's single. Yeah. Come on, man. Knock it off. That's you know what I'm saying? That's stop it. Let's stop it with the I'm happy I'm out of that. Yeah. Because it's stressful. And that's why a lot of dudes be like, man, I'm cool. Cam Newton podcast, he said he probably would never get married because it's hard for him because he is rich and he doesn't know who with him for him or for the money.
Man, yeah, that's tough, bro. That's tough. That's why some of them just end up with like people they went to high school with or something.
Well, or other people. Why do you think entertainers keep messing with entertainers? Yeah. Football players mess with rappers, and this person, Brandon Ingram, who's a Toronto Raptors, mess with Glorilla now. Man, they ain't about to mess with you and you because you look good. Yeah. Bernice Burgos is one of the baddest females to me in the world, bro, and she ain't married. Yeah. She been with all the rappers and all them, but she's not married. And she had a bag, though. She do have a bag. I ain't gonna lie. She got a bag.
Yeah, you had mentioned, and well, I just want to tap on it real quick. You had mentioned off camera about not finding a person not being perfect, but perfect for you. Right. Now, what? Run that back.
I don't believe there's a perfect person. You know what I mean?
That can give you 100%.
That can give you everything that you want.
Yeah, because I had mentioned that people was like, "Oh man, you crazy." And
No. There's not a person in this world that can give you every single thing you want. Now, what I mean by that is people want the excellent, right? They want a woman could want a man who's 6'4", great job, good credit, good sex, can cook, he do all these things, right? Yeah, probably not gonna find him. But you know what you will find? You will find a dude that's 5'9". You know what I'm saying? Got good credit, nice house. You know what I mean? He has a good job. He might not make 6 figures, but he make 80,000. You know what I'm saying? But he can't cook for shit. Yeah. But his house is clean. That's a catch.
You mean to tell me you're gonna pass that up?
You gonna pass that up? A man wants a girl who's a 10 in the looks, fat ass, big titty, good pussy, all this, could cook, clean, got money, got good credit. Come on, bro. Knock it off, bro. What you gonna find? You might find an 8.
Do you think dudes operate like that? I think as us dudes, man, because what I learned from recent study is that when we make money is to take care of dependents, but when women make money is to be independent.
Right.
So in other words, it don't matter what she has when we come into the picture.
I don't care what a woman has. If she work at McDonald's, that's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I care about? Can she take care of herself?
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that is from me going back and forth to jail.
Mm-hmm.
I need to know that with or without me, you're good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my thing. With or without me, will you be good? Especially if this is somebody who I plan on having a future with, or we have kids, which I'm not having no more kids, but we had kids. I need to know that they will be good with or without me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That you're going to be good with or without me. So I never dated a woman for her money.
Yeah.
I never cared about she got on Gucci or Louis Vuitton or Fendi. I think girls do that, and we don't even care about that, to be completely honest with you. I know girls who shit on half these females in a Fashion Nova outfit. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep it 100. We don't care, bro. Y'all care. They care. Everything's a status. You know what I'm saying? We don't care. We really don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not doing it for us. I don't know who you're doing it for, but it's not for us because we don't care. Yes, some dudes do want a bad chick, but let's be honest, bro. A lot of these dudes can't even handle a bad chick. No. And I'm not saying it by what they require. I'm saying that because the attention she gets. A lot of these niggas is too insecure for a bad chick. You need a mediocre girl that ain't getting a lot of attention.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say, you know, my old lady, man, she bad. But I'm not gonna sit up if she's bad enough for me.
Right.
You dig? And I tell folks all the time, bro. In my eyes, she a 10.
Right.
But there's a world 10 out there. I don't want that. No.
It's a headache.
No.
To me, my wife a 10 to me. You know what I'm saying? My wife a 10 to me. Like, she a 10 to me. I can handle it because I like it. And not only that, I think I handle my business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not perfect by a long shot, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm not perfect by a long shot, but what we're acquiring and what I bring to the table will be a lot to lose too. You know what I mean? And she knows that if I was to lose her, that's a lot to lose. We have a lot going on. So it's like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. The risk ain't worth the reward. You know what I'm saying? The risk ain't worth the reward, bro. So it's just a lot comes along with that. You know, I think it was my homie Gavin, man. Shout out to my man Murder, man. He the one who put on there, a lot of y'all dudes want a bad chick, you can't handle a bad chick because a lot of these guys is insecure. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And when he put it on his story, I felt that like, damn, bro, ain't lying.
Yeah, bro. That's
their money ain't long enough for it. They insecure. They can't handle it, bro. All the attention she get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah, I'm good on that out there.
Yeah, I'm cool out there, man. And it's fake. It's fake. 100%. All that's fake. I could go through. I made a stat the other day. The girl that y'all crushing on Facebook don't look like that in real life. Nah. And I meant it. And the reason why I said it is because I ain't gonna say names. I go through Facebook, I'm like, damn, this girl don't look nothing like this in person. I know her. She don't look nothing like this in person.
Filters is a killer,
bro. My homies in the city, bro. You know what I'm saying? They be, they niggas. They, you know what I'm saying? They ain't from out here. Mm-hmm. So, you should see how many times these cats be calling me like, man, bro, I was on your page, or shorty, woo, I just sent her a friend request, bro. She bad. Nah, she don't look like that, bro. Nah, bro, don't even do it. Oh, Joe, what's up with shorty? Man, she don't look like that, bro. She don't look like that. Man, no, she ain't living like that either, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She ain't living like that. It's people post their best lives, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They post their best lives, bro. You know what I mean? I got homies that went to Miami on the beach and all that, come back to us, man, I got to work overtime because my rent due. You done went out there with your rent money? You crazy.
Insane, man.
But online, you look like you got it. You know what I'm saying? Online, you looking like you got it. Come on, bro. It's all fake, bro. It's all fake, man. I don't even be stunned. The internet to me now is just entertainment.
It's
bro.
entertainment.
It's entertainment, bro.
For what it's worth.
You know, and that's why a lot of these females, honestly, I get why y'all don't be responding to DMs. I get it. To be honest with you, I really get it. I probably wouldn't either. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Dudes that post money on internet, that's all he got.
Yeah. Why would you
what
do
rich
that?
person does that?
None.
Come on, man.
And if you got cash, I mean, why would you? Yeah, that's stupidity, bro.
First of all, bro, my wife be so mad, bro, because I never have cash with me, bro.
Yeah.
Every time we go out, bro, like I stop at the ATM.
Yeah.
I got to stop at the ATM. I think I got like $17 in my pocket right now. But I got a lot of credit cards and debit cards and shit. You know what I'm saying? I got all that. But I ain't got no cash with me, bro, because I first of all, only time you need cash is if you're going to the strip club, bro, and I ain't going to them. I paid a lot of tuitions. I ain't doing that no more. You know what I'm saying? I used to go in every club, make it drizzle. I ain't making it rain, but I'll make it drizzle in that joint. You know what I'm saying? Throw 1,000 or something, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You should throw 1,000, bro?
What? Slight.
What? I go in a strip club with $20.
What?
21.
Bro, shout out to my man Devon Coates, man. I love that dude. That's my brother.
DC, what's up, baby
bro,
boy?
That dude went to a strip club one time, bro. We was living in Rockford. True story. I go in there, I say, man, let me get 1,000 singles, right? Get 1,000 singles, I'm throwing it. They like, Ron, they knew me up in there. Mm-hmm. We was living in Rockford, so we had Beloit, Wisconsin, spot called the Bear Chest. Bro, I met my baby mama up there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to China. I met my baby mama there. Bro, bought her a bottle. So bought her a bottle. She was in there just with a little party. Yeah. I said, man, you too pretty to spend your money. Bought her a bottle. Gave her 100 singles. Do you? Devon in there. That man, bro, didn't throw a single dollar. I said, damn, bro, throw it. I'd have spent the band quick, bro. He had a fist of money, bro. He was holding it for dear life. I'm like, man, throw that. He like, man, I don't know how you do this. I can't do this.
Yeah, no.
He said, man, I can't do this. I'm like, bro. He like, I like the atmosphere. It's women, it's sports on TV, good music, drinks. It's a great manly atmosphere. But I just can't see myself giving these women my money. I said, man, this shit is sport. This is a sport. I went through 1,000. Like, let me get another 500. Let me get another 500.
What?
Bro, what? I'll do 2,500, $3 in that boy quick.
What? What's wrong with you,
I got videos, bro. I got videos of doing this, bro.
That's insane, bro.
Well, I got videos doing this, bro.
My mentality is this. I can take that same 2,500.
I don't do it no more. I was living a different life then.
Yeah, okay.
I was living a different life. I work for my money now. Yeah, that's why I don't go to them places no more. What? I did 80 hours for this. Because I ain't giving it away. But that was it was a different time.
Yeah. That's like, when I used to live in Atlanta, man, you used to have the ball players versus the entertainers, and they'll compete with each other. Meanwhile, the girl getting all the money, bro. Y'all throwing $30,000 out.
See, that's crazy to me. But, when I was going back and forth to Houston, I was doing that too. Area 29, all that. Bro, like I said, I got videos in my phone right now, bro, where I'm in there, bro, doing it. But it don't make sense. First of all, I'm married now, so it would never happen. If I'm going to spend that type of money, I'm spending it on my wife, bro. I'm going to spend it on my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, like I told you, I'm moving. I'm not saying where I'm moving to, but I'm moving. We get in the house. All these things is going on. So while people's out kicking it, traveling, I'm buying houses and properties. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm on, bro. I'm setting myself up for the future. All that, spending $2,000, $1,500, I'm cool on that, bro. Right now, bro, my homies, I don't even pop bottles in the club, bro. I pay the bar, bro. I play the bar. Because you go to the club, bro, they want $500 for a bottle of Don Julio that costs $50 in the liquor store.
Nah, bro, that's insane,
50, bro.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So you telling me you got a 500% markup? I'll just play the bar, bro.
Yeah.
I'll play the bar. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to outdo him and this person or that person because I don't even know that person.
Yeah. Man, listen, bro. I'm going in general admissions. You understand me? I just could never see myself spending that type of money on a woman who I'm not taking home, bro. Like straight up. That just...
like I said, I lived a different life at that time. You know what I'm saying? That shit was fun. You know what I mean? It was fun. It was like I had it in my head. I'm gonna spend this tonight. I got a white friend, man, named Ryan Brasky, man. Shout out to my boy Ryan Brasky, man. Everybody know him, man. Well, people who've been around me for a long time know my boy Brasky. he a motherfucker, bro. We used to go out, bro. This white boy, he a black white boy. He a hustler. He make different type of money.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? We used to go out, bro. That man had like 2,000 on him, 3,000. He said, man, and now we ain't popping bottles. He said, man, I'm not coming in the house with $1.
That was his mission. To
I'm
come in the
not
house,
coming in the
bro.
house with $1.
Ain't no way.
What?
Call me what you want to call me, but I
Yo,
ain't.
one time, bro, he was buying me shots. I'm like, man, I'm done. I took the drink. Man, I swear I wish I could call my brother right now. I took the drink. I did like this. My brother like, why you throwing it on the floor?
Stop it,
He
man.
said, why
you flicked it in the back of your head, bro.
He said, why you do that, bro? I said, I can't drink no more. He's like, man, you should just told him, bro. I'm like, man, the nigga said he ain't going home with no money, man. What does it matter? You know what I'm saying? What does it matter, bro? He said he ain't going home with no money tonight. And he ain't going home with no money, bro. I swear to God, the man was doing crazy. Look, his brother worked. Look, this is true story, y'all. This white boy was something else, man. That's my man. He just got out the feds, man. He's something else. The man had his brother worked for a rental car place.
That's crazy.
True story. True story. This shit crazy, but I can't make none of this up. His brother worked for a rental car place. He didn't have a car. He never bought a car, but he got chinchillas and shit, jewelry, but never had a car because his brother worked for a rental car place. So the man had one of them Lincoln LS's for a long time. The man went and bought rims with no car. Put it on the rental car, bro.
Put rims on the rental joint, bro.
Switch the rental car. You take the rims off, put it on a different rental.
Man, knock it off.
Swear to God, bro. Swear to God. Cannot make this up. I said, bro, you just blew money, bro. Like, this ain't even your car. It doesn't matter. My brother works for a rental car, I'm going to switch it up. I'm like, damn, you really just bought rims for a rental car?
Hey, man. You a fool, bro. I'm sitting here trying to visualize my man done tapped you out. You just like I want to go. I want to go. And this mug is feeding you drinks, bro.
Bro, look, it was a time. These my brother. Y'all out here who know my brother, man. Y'all know my brother got all types of friends. This is one of my brother's homies. Yo, we went to 720. It was a club in the city on Wales called 720. We go there, he doing the same thing. He get me so drunk, I threw up by the DJ booth. Blah. Look, I threw up, blah, right? I'm so drunk, I can't drink no more. This girl comes like, oh my God, somebody just threw up by the DJ booth. I'm like, yeah, that shit disgusting. You should get somebody to clean that up. It's me the whole time. I did it. I could barely stand. My brother looking at me like, bro, you know you can tell him no, right?
Yeah.
He won't stop, bro. You know how white people is, bro. You know they say, come on, Ron. Come on, Ron. Man, I'm about to die.
Man, you was crazy on that one, man.
Man, look, I'm trying to tell you. You know, look, man, he wanted to cut me off in a minute. He got to cut me off, bro.
Man.
He got to cut me off, man.
You got a story for days.
Man,
I ain't gonna hold you though, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I just want to tell you, thank you for coming by,
man,
bro.
I appreciate you having me, man.
Doubt, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all who ain't got it, man, go get Buried Alive 1 and 2. You got to get 1 to appreciate Buried Alive 2. This is on Amazon right now. Go on Amazon, look for Buried Alive by R.T. Doss. It's 1 and 2. Now, take it a step farther. For y'all ladies, this is a book called Love Costs Everything. It's by my wife, by Nikki Doss. It's really good. Y'all gonna love it because it's definitely for the ladies. Love Costs Everything from a woman's perspective. Y'all gonna love this book. I'm telling you, she put this out without me reading it first. I was kind of pissed off, but I read it and I was so mad at her because I'm talking about her. And I'm like, why the hell this happened? Why did this happen? And why my boy, she like, damn, you act like you know the nigga. I felt like I did. Like, this is really good. Love Costs Everything, man. So we got some more things coming out. We got a children's book coming out called Brothers. We got a YouTube channel called Brothers. Tyler,
man, I wish I'd have known all of this. I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to break you up.
No.
I wish I'd have known, but I would have had both of y'all, bro. We could have just knocked 2 birds out with 1 stone. You got a lot of things popping, bro.
Bro, we got a YouTube channel, bro, called, like I said, Brothers. We got a Tie Your Shoe song to the Young Boy beat, that Baby Boo. We got a 13-book series for the kids, man. And these are books that our kids actually put together. You know what I mean? These are their ideas, things that they want to do. Is really great for kids, man. You know, from a kid's perspective, it's a lot of good things coming out. We got a lot of things coming out back to back to back. Honestly, I've been working. So yeah, man, just check me out, man, on Amazon. RT Doss, Nikki Doss, Buried Alive, Love Costs Everything. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all support. You know.
All right, let me give a quick little rundown what's going on this weekend. Right now, with there, I'm gonna take y'all to the screen so y'all can see it. Let me get over there. Take me through there. Hopefully y'all can hear my voice. There's a runner right there. All right, there we go. This is Colt Drive, Christ Community Center campus. Is going to be at 4 o'clock. You're going to have pictures with the Santa Claus from 4 to 6 o'clock. Dress attire, Christmas colors. The program time, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Coat distribution is at 7 o'clock. You know, coat sizes, kids 8 months and then 18 to 20 years old, man. Come out, you know, to the Colt Drive right down here in Carpentersville. I believe that's where it's at, you know. So yeah, man. Before we get up out of here, Ron, what would an older, mature Ron tell a young boy lost in the struggle right now?
What would I tell a young boy lost in the struggle right now? Whatever you going through, it's not definite. You know what I mean? You know, what you see in somebody else do, it's not that. You know what I'm saying? If it's negative, you know what's negative. You know what's wrong. Veer away from that. Do you. Don't do what everybody else is doing. Do you. You know what I mean? And really tap into yourself, and whatever it is that you really want to do, just do that. You know what I mean? And hard work pays off. You know what I'm saying? Stay focused. I got kids. That's what I tell my daughter, man. She in college right now. Don't worry about everything else. Just stay focused, and it's all going to pan out for you. I promise you it is. You know what I mean? Just what you think is cool is if it's negative, it's not cool. You know what I mean? If it's negative, it's not cool. If it's, you know what right from wrong is. If it's wrong, don't do it.
Yep.
You know, it's really simple. You know what I mean? Because they're not, these kids ain't stupid.
No.
You know what I mean? It's peer pressure, man, it's crazy out here. They need to stay away. But, you know, us as black men, I think that it's really important for us to be examples.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, true. True.
It's really important for us to be examples, bro. You know what I mean? Because the way they live, it ain't right now. I'm scared of these kids.
I leave them alone. They get the bark, and I'm.
If you 16, 17, and I'm out south on a Saturday night, and I'm getting some gas, I'm going, and you outside that gas station, I'm going to a different gas station.
Gone.
I'm going somewhere else, man. You ain't about to be on some your old school. What?
Yeah, gone.
Come on, bro. I'm going to have to fan one of them down, man. I ain't on that.
Yeah.
So I just go my other way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, all right, man. Appreciate you coming by.
No problem, man.
Happy holidays.
Yes, sir.
Till next week, y'all, man. Take it easy. May the Most High bless you all, man. Y'all know how I get down.
Good night, y'all.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right there.